Hello everyone. We discussed about biotechnology, introduction of biotechnology. We started in video 1. This is the second video, a little more on biotechnology. Before that, let us have a recap on the definition of biotechnology given by European Federation of Biotechnology. It says it is an integration of natural science and organisms or cells or parts of a plant. For example, root or shoot tip can be used for biotechnology related work, tissue culture, etc. And molecular analogues would be any molecules, DNA, protein, RNA, etc., for getting a product, and services that would render service to humankind. That means it is for the benefit of mankind. So in short, what the definition says, or what EFB suggests and it encompasses the traditional view and modern molecular biology. If I am asked about biotechnology, I would say it brings beauty to our lives. Biotechnology is there in our day-to-day life today. We use so many products that are actually biotechnology products, but due to people being unaware, they don't recognize it. That's it. We'll talk about it. Now, why does this biotechnology bring beauty? Why did I say so? See, we have other means of bringing in organisms, say asexual reproduction. So in asexual reproduction, all the progeny are called clones because they are identical copies. So just imagine the whole world having clones only. How dull it would be, no? So asexual reproduction, all the progeny is called clones, but the positive aspect of it is it helps in preserving genetic information. That means if there is a good character, it goes on being passed further. But the negative aspect is there is no variation. Now coming to sexual reproduction. So I have talked about one positive and one negative aspect of asexual reproduction. Coming to sexual reproduction, we are all sexually reproducing organisms, and we are recombinants. We recombinants of our parents. That is why we are not clones. We don't look alike. Exceptional cases, twins and all, that is different. That is a different logic. So recombination naturally brings variation. That is a positive thing. Good. And this kind of sexual reproduction is practiced in traditional hybridization. Farmers, plant breeders, animal breeders practice traditional methods of hybridization in bringing new characters by crossbreeding animals or crossbreeding plants. But then, of course, that is positive. But then there is a negative factor. What is it? When such crossbreeding experiments are done, the recessive traits or the undesirable traits are also passed on, which needs to be eliminated. For example, if you are talking about Mendel's experiments, one of the Mendel's experiments, you can take an example like tall plants being crossbred with short plants. So if the farmer desires tall plant, there would be F2 generation showing some short dwarf plants, which is undesirable. So that needs to be eliminated. So in short, what I say is both the positive aspects can be brought further by genetic engineering, by the application of genetic engineering, which is one of the techniques or methods to bring out progeny with desirable characters. We can overcome the limitations of asexual and sexual reproduction. Now, I'll quote some examples. So, first example I would take is we can get improved quality and productivity in plants and animals by going for genetic recombination, genetic engineering process. We can get improved quality and productivity of plants and animals. For example, you might have heard about golden rice, which is very rich in vitamin A. This was done to overcome deficiency problems among people. Vitamin A deficiency causes lot of eye related problems. So for that, technologists, they designed rice, which is a staple food. Because it is a staple food, they designed the gene in the rice, enriched vitamin A gene. gene producing keratin, which gives it that golden yellow color. So that it becomes a precursor of vitamin A. So vitamin A is produced in abundant. There are some 3 genes introduced. So people, because it is a staple food, people could overcome the problem of diet deficiency of vitamin A. So that could be possible only through genetic engineering. Flavor saver tomatoes with longer shelf life, which could not rot easily. Such tomatoes are there. Bt cotton plants being introduced with genes from a bacteria called Bacillus thuringiensis, which would not allow pest infestation. So all those things, human milk protein production in cow's milk. How can cow produce human milk protein? But it is done through genetic engineering. Cows are made to, transgenic cows are created, which can produce milk as usual, but with human milk protein. So it is also very beneficial in energy conservation. We have heard about, I don't know if you know, but there was a kind of experiment being done. Gene of firefly, Jugnu firefly, was introduced into plants to create bioluminescent plants. Okay, so that street lights, there could be some conservation of energy which goes off in street lights, so much of energy consumption in street lights and all. So if such plants are generated which could emit light at night, it is so beautiful. Then medicines, vaccines development, even detergents that we use at home, are biotechnology products, which remove stain so easily because of introduction of certain enzymes from bacteria, etc., which can clean your stains very easily. पहले बहुत रगड़ के धोना पड़ता था. Now it has become very easy. So such detergents are produced. So now, what are the techniques of genetic engineering? Techniques include getting a desirable gene from an organism. You need to isolate a desirable gene. You combine it with the plasmid of a bacteria. You make a recombinant DNA. Then you need to make clones of it, many copies of it, because the process of isolation takes a long time. So you have to make clones, many copies of it. For that you need vectors and host. So you transfer the gene into a host cell where it will replicate. You cannot just transfer it anywhere. You have to transfer not in the cytoplasm but in the genome where it can replicate. It can make many copies. So for that we have to discuss many important features. We will discuss in later videos, like what are the important features needed for these things to be carried out. Okay, now before we wind up with the introduction part, genetic engineering, who was the first one? Paul Berg is called the father of biotechnology. He was the first one to actually start working out with such things. But who was the one to create a recombinant DNA first? It was Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer were the first to design a recombinant DNA. That means genetic material from one organism being introduced into the genome of another organism. Then it replicates, the organism or the genome replicates, and within that organism the gene is expressed. So you get a desirable product. So what they did, what was that organism A and organism B? What they did is they took antibiotic resistance gene from Salmonella typhimurium. This is a bacteria which has antibiotic resistance gene. It causes typhoid, and that gene was introduced into a plasmid. The recombinant plasmid, that means the one which had plasmid was not having this recombinant gene. Naturally all the E. coli are not having resistance gene for antibiotics. They are not resistant. So such a plasmid was recombined with resistance gene, resistance to an antibiotic called tetracycline, and that recombinant plasmid was introduced into E. coli cells. Okay, these E. coli cells were cultured, and in the medium, they were cultured in media containing tetracycline. So when tetracycline was added, they survived, they didn't die. So that proved that the E. coli, which normally doesn't have resistance to antibiotic, has transformed and has become organism which has resistant. They are E. coli which are resistant to antibiotic. So this was the first workout of designing a genetically modified organism. I mean a recombinant DNA introduced into an organism. So that's it. We'll talk about the detailed features and tools in the next video. You can take a snapshot of the full screen if you need to, revise any note. So now keep watching more videos. Any queries, you can just come forward with all those things. We will clear it.